Hey guys, so before we get started, I dropped chasing a link because it's much easier to talk like face to face than it is trying to talk through chat. So I did drop her the link and now I'm going to run my intro. Whoop.
Hey, 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 hey. Ooh. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh. Hey, 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 hey. Wake up, every day feels boring. The same thing, routine in the morning. Grew up too fast without warning. And when it rains, it's pouring. I got dreams, big dreams. I wanna do big things, but I just can't seem to put it all together. I just wanna be seen. I'm jumping ship, I'ma dive in. Middle of the ocean, swimming till I find it. I see an island, out ahead, filled with things that I've wanted since I was a kid. Swim to it.
Hey girl,
What's going on?
what's going on?
What the hell are you talking about?
All right, let's get it right in. Let me say hi to everyone. I didn't expect you to be there right away. So, hello, everyone. All right.
Streamed too long and now my phone's at
So I was listening to you on the way home from, I had to drive to Nashville to drop my niece and nephew off at the airport.
hmm
And on the way home, I'm listening to you and I hear the conviction in your voice. And I hear you like, absolutely. If you stand for what she said, you need to go. I'm going to block you. I'm going on a blocking kick tomorrow, yada, yada, yada.
hmm
I wanted to say, because I was driving and I couldn't, but I wanted to say to Deets, I try to warn you. You didn't want to listen. I told her the clue is fucked up from day one. But I happened to be listening, and all of a sudden I hear, I don't know who it was because I wasn't really watching chat, but
hmm
somebody had said to you something about QB. I don't exactly know what it was. And
They
you
said, "What
said,
does Queen think about this?" And I
yes,
said, "What does that matter? I don't know what she thinks about it.
because you
This ain't
mod
about
for
her."
her. How does that not matter? You mod for her. You're sitting here giving this whole song and dance about how important it is, that you are dead set in this and this
hmm
is so wrong and you're
For
100%
sure.
right in the way you feel.
Yeah.
But the person you mod for, all of a sudden, you're like, well, I don't know how she feels.
I have
We
no
all
idea how she feels.
we
I have
all know
no.
how she feels. She backs Clue 100%.
I have no.
100%.
All of this just came out late this morning. So how do you know how she feels about this? What I was talking about today. The specific of what I read off of what I was talking about from JB's video
And
about monkeys and go back to
okay,
wherever you came from and all of that. That's what I was referring to.
let me state one thing, like important. I had no idea that JB was a racist at all. And I didn't like listen to him that much, but he was pretty cool during, I forgot which case it was. But I've never really been to his chat. And then when I hear the shit that was coming off in your chat, I mean, the stuff you were reading off, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was. I had no fucking idea until all of this started coming up recently. And then Jones then put up a community post and Unsupervised Maniacs put up screenshots. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And Unsupervised said something about must be nice to have a place where you can sit around and say the N word with your friends. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That could not have happened. And I went and listened for myself. And I made it clear. I was talking to my subscribers. If you are subscribed to me and you are chatting over there and you're going to act like you did not see this, I don't want you here. Don't come back over here again. Don't come here. And if you're going to act like, and you're a creator, and you're going to act like you didn't see this and you don't know what I'm talking about, then I don't want any part of you. And I mean that.
But you'll mod for someone who has her
I
own
won't
panel
ever,
every day.
if Queen says, or if anybody, any creator, anybody that I like, if they're like, well, she's entitled to her opinion and she can say that, then, but that's not just Queen. And I don't have any idea where Queen would ever stand on that, because she did say, I don't support any of the shit that she said. I think she's dead wrong for that. So, I mean, I haven't heard her speak on this. I haven't heard anybody really speak on it except Nonsense today.
Well, I haven't watched it yet. I was going to play it tonight.
It was rough. She's
So,
serious.
my thing is, though, we know Savage is going after Joneson because Joneson is calling this out and Savage is calling it fake outrage.
No.
And yes.
Crazy.
And that's kind of how QB is, because Clue, from what I understand, Clue is on QB's panel every day. She's been on there every day. J is for Justice, who's another snake in the grass.
Well, I can't see. If Savage hears this, I don't see her standing for this either.
Oh, she did. You didn't hear her go after Joneson then. When she went after Joneson, she said that it's fake outrage. She made a whole. It was on. Was it Clipper?
I think you're mixing two things up, Laura.
What?
The stuff that came out today is from JB's chat,
Yes.
February 22nd. Julia, the dog handler, Illuminati, and JB's chat together, talking extremely racist. That's what I was talking about specifically today.
But, okay, so help me understand then. You don't think that it's all tied together?
No.
You think that someone who's not racist just goes into a racist chat?
I absolutely think it's all tied together. That was my whole point. But it just came out today. It didn't come out prior to this. So whatever, she's up on panel, this one's doing this, whatever. It just came out. So people got to go watch it and look at it before they can make a, I had to go watch it for myself, even though I'd seen the screenshots. I'm like, nah, I got to see this myself and see exactly what was said. What is the context of this? There's no way that it's what people are saying it is. It can't be. It just can't be. But it was.
So you don't think that the racist stuff that she has said previously...
I have... Who? Illuminati said...
Wait, are we talking Clue or Julia?
Both.
Okay, see, I don't care about Julia. Julia's just another fucking...
Well, it's a little weird that they're both in a small ass chat 4 days before Sebastian ever goes missing, where they're both in there and they both end up covering Sebastian's, and what he was talking about was not crime. It was like a coffee stream. He calls it coffee and crime, whatever. But his whole ranting and raving was mainly about black people and all this other weird, filthy fucking stuff that he was saying. It was very, one of the comments was, if I'm paying for YouTube Premium, I better be able to say the N-word and talk about the Jews.
Yeah, I heard.
They both thought that was funny, Clue and Julia, the canine handler. I'm like, what? What fucking world am I in right now that this is actually happening? But,
Wait, Savage said tonight that we can't say monkey? She's the one that said a baby looked like a hairless monkey. What is she talking about?
Well, they called black people monkeys. I mean, people are going to say, why is Laura talking about this when she said Atlanta's too dark? That's going to be clipped and talked about.
That's okay, because I stand by what I said. That has nothing to do with me being racist.
But that's how people took it.
That's their problem. That was totally not right. The worst thing that I've done on this platform is say the R word, R-E-T. I'm guilty of that 100 times over. But all this other bullshit is bullshit.
Julia is
so they can say whatever the fuck they want.
She's not a fine person. Criminal med. She's not. She's not.
Yes, I heard she's not even military. I heard it's all one big lie.
Penny, right. I thought Chasing thought it was new. It is. No, I didn't think it was new like it happened yesterday. It's new to us that we did not know it ever happened. Do you know? I don't know if that makes sense. Yes, it happened February 22nd, but Unsupervised Maniacs and Jones and didn't post it until late last night. I didn't see it till late this morning. So for me, this is brand new. Like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like, not only is she saying the F slur for gay people, but she's calling black people monkeys. Like, is this real life right now? And she's in this little chat with Julia, and people are like, that's a coincidence. How the fuck is that a coincidence?
Yeah, but
That
I don't.
makes
All right,
sense.
I let me lay this out, and I know you're smart, and I know you know this, but let me lay it out for those that may not. Sebastian Rogers. Now, from what I understand, Clue lives right in the area,
Yeah.
so it's no surprise that she's involved. But
Right.
all these people saw a way to make money.
Yeah.
And even before he went missing, they could have been in a chat room together, they could have been friends, whatever, but they all saw a way to make money. And
Julia's not
they did move
from
on
there.
it.
She's from Pennsylvania. She's a military police officer, allegedly. She's not from there. Why would they ever find their way into the same chat? The chat wasn't about a crime case. That's my whole point. That doesn't make any sense to me. And then they both end up on Sebastian's case. And now Julia's allegedly saying that somebody's trying to plant evidence from Sebastian's case on Clue's property. What?
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
The whole fucking thing is confusing. It's weird. None of it makes sense. Something is wrong here. Plus, they're racist and homophobic. Like, I can't. It's too much.
But it does make sense, though. It makes perfect sense. And it makes perfect sense is because these people see a way to make money. And Julia and Clue and, just jumped on that bandwagon.
I can't control the crickets here, Brian. Sorry.
I know they were driving me nuts on the live. I have my AirPods. I'm like, oh my God.
They're so loud.
You kind of just like, you don't hear them after a while.
No, I don't hear them anymore, but if I'm quiet for a second, they're super loud. They really are. So, but that's what it sounds like every day here, so there's nothing I can do about it.
So let me ask you a question though.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you find it odd that they didn't know each other
I
and they were
find
in the same
odd.
chat, or that they knew each other?
I find it odd. Okay. Could you ever find yourself at any given time in a chat that has about 40 people in it that's about racism, not crime, but you're a true crime creator? You just end up in this chat, and all of a sudden, a dog handler who you're later going to end up knowing about is in the same chat as you, different state, no connections, no nothing, and there's only a few people in the chat, but you're both in there. Come on. No, it doesn't make sense. I mean, could it have happened? Sure. Yeah. Julia could have stumbled upon that chat of all chats in the world and just been there at the same time. Who the fuck knows? But it makes no sense to me at all. Now, if it was a big chat about the Idaho 4 and they're both interested in crime, then that makes sense. Sure. We all end up in chats with people we may not know, like, associate with, have anything in common with. But you're going to tell me you both ended up in a chat where they're talking about race, they're downgrading women, they're talking about immigrants, they're talking about the border. What? How did you both end up there? Why are you even in here? No, that's like going to a secret KKK club and I meet Brian St. John there and we're both in there. Like, what are the chances? How did this happen? in a different state from
Because
both of us. Yeah, in a different state. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I may be seeing far too much into this, but it makes zero sense to me that they'd both end up there. He's not, this guy, it wasn't like he was getting a lot of views. The video is months and months old. It's 4 months old. It had 1,000 views until we all started seeing it. So, and the chat was barely moving. What?
Now, he did get views in the past. That I will say.
Yeah, he's had
'Cause when
about 15 channels, and most of them have been taken down for community violations.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I met him from the Idaho 4 or Kylie Rodney. I don't remember.
Well, I happened to see in his description that he had all his channels listed. So I clicked them. Half of them were terminated. This channel has been removed, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
It was just very strange. The whole thing is crazy. It doesn't make any sense. And it was just too much for me. The monkeys. It wasn't even that. It wasn't like a one-off comment where you're like, whoa, did she mean to say that? No. It was an hour of just vile, gross, sick things. It was horrible. So for me, I just wanted to let my people know. I know a lot of us are, however the fuck this all happened, in the same area, same community. We may have the same subs. That's fine. If you stand for it, stand for it. Be happy with it. Love it. I don't give a fuck. Just don't come over here. Please. Get out of here.
I don't see where Jones and posted it. Didn't you say Jones and posted the live?
It's right on her community wall.
On her community post?
Community wall, yep. And then you go down a little bit. I think it was she maybe posted last night, but you have to click to like see more of the comment or something, like of the post, and then it takes you to his filthy, gross, disgusting, terrible stream where he's.
I think he deleted it because I don't see it.
What? I don't think so. Unsupervised Maniacs posted it too, but I don't know. It's just disgusting. The whole fucking thing's gross. This whole place is disgusting. It's toxic. And Johnson.
Clueless. No, that's Sapphire Jewel.
Oh, it is.
Okay, Unsupervised Maniac posted screenshots, not the video. Joyce just said it's down, that it's up there. I didn't see it.
It's about Savage. Hey, 23 hours ago. Hey, the real Savage, blah, 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 whatever. Click, see more. It's right there.
Well, why would a video about Savage?
No, she was saying something Savage about something else. Anyway, click that, and then it takes you to that. And about an hour in, about 50 minutes in, that's when all of it comes up. It's just fucking foul, man. It's the whole thing's foul. The whole thing's foul.
What was on it before that?
What was on what before that? Oh, that's when she comes in, is what I'm saying. That's when she shows up in the chat or whatever. I mean, look at some of the names of his mods. Hitler, Adolf Hitler, some other crazy, filthy things. It's just, I don't know.
Is that Paige Noel?
I mean, I don't know him. He's not in this community. I don't give a fuck about him. You know, I'm not here to police his words because people have been trying to, if you put his name in there, people have been going after him forever, it appears. Maybe he's trying to be a shock jock. I don't know what he's trying to do, but that's what he was saying. Oh, they've been trying to cancel me, but I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say. All right, say whatever you want then, crazy man. Whatever.
Do you know why, though, he even people started even looking into him. After Clue said the F
He beat
word,
up his wife on
he
live.
made a video.
I seen
He
it.
what?
He beat the shit out of his wife on the live
Yeah, he
stream.
made a video. Really?
Yeah, he did. And he makes no apologies for it. He's like, yeah, I did. And you still can't cancel me. It shows him putting the phone down, goes and beats her ass. Then in the next shot, it's showing the police come in and taking his wife out of there. Yeah. He's
Damn.
a piece of shit.
Yeah, I didn't know any of that.
Yeah. Well, once I started hearing all of this, I'm like, wait. So he's not just a guy who goes around saying homophobic slurs. Okay. He's a guy who goes around not just saying the N slang, but the hard ER. Okay. What else has he done? And then you look into him for 5 minutes and you're like, whoa, this is way worse than I thought that it was. But I could take that, oh, nah, he just came up on my panel. I didn't know he was going to say that. I dropped him down, end of. And I thought that was the end of it. No problem. Okay. No. You were in his chat months ago. What are you talking about? You held a panel with him on it that same day. Come on. No. It's just
Soulless ginger demon dog.
Well, that was my whole point. We can't control people around us. No. But we can control who we surround ourselves. And that was my only purpose of my live. If you do come in my chat and you happen to think it's fine or that she's entitled to those opinions, and you're fine to feel like she's entitled to those opinions, I'm not okay with that. So I don't want people to think that they may see me somewhere where she also may go and think that I'm okay with her or that I'm okay with anything that she said, because I'm not.
But can you support someone that supports her?
No, I cannot. And I will not. And I'm not going to. If I see that that is supported, I won't be around. I made that very clear. And that goes for anybody. I personally just can't do it. And that doesn't mean that, I think you're that way. But if you feel like this issue's not important enough to really stand on, then I don't know what to say. I have too many people in my family who are of a different nationality. I cannot be myself and people see me in that chat, any of them, like, wait a minute, didn't you just say that you're against this? Why the fuck are you over here? Why are you hanging out doing all of this stuff? I barely go anywhere now. I go in a couple of chats, if that, because it's so toxic and disgusting. I gave up. I'm like, this place is horrible. I can't. I don't know. I feel like if I didn't say something, then I am supporting it. And I didn't want to feel like that. So selfishly, I'm like, no, I'm not going to feel like that. I'm going to say how I feel. Even if I get backlash for it, I don't care. And that's the end of it. That's it.
All right. So let me ask you a question. And this goes for anybody, anyone that is in association. What is support? Like, we don't have a right to tell anybody, like, all right, let me rephrase that. Let's say me and Clue were besties, okay? And all of a sudden she said this. I could have the most fake outrage and I could be like, oh my God, Clue, I'll never be your friend. Let's look at Voices. Perfect example. I'm not your friend. All so it looks good on the surface. But meanwhile, you're still talking to her behind the scenes. And we know certain people do this all the time. And that's the problem.
Well, I wouldn't know what they're doing behind the scenes because I'm not behind the scenes with them. So if they tell me, I will never support that, and they stand on it, and I never see that person around them or on their panel or whatever, then I'm going to assume that they have some morals and they drew a line in the sand. But if they say, well, she's entitled to how she feels and she can say what she wants, I'm not the word police. Okay, I respect that. I understand. I don't hate you for it. It's not you who said the words. I'm not mad at you, but I can't be around that. That's all. It's as simple. I'm just not going to be around it. I'm just removing myself from the situation.
Hang on 1 second. Hey, I'm live. Can I call you back? Oh. Uh-oh, she wants to be on speaker. Uh-oh. What?
Can you believe they're still together after all the shit they've been through?
Wait, what?
Can you believe they're still together after all the shit they've been? Your butt cheeks.
What? Duh. Stupidest fucking joke ever. Are you 12? I love you.
My daughter laughed at it, so there's that.
I'll call you later. Goodbye. Such an idiot.
Your butt cheek.
I was like, who are you talking about? Silly girl. Yes, that was my daughter, my crazy daughter.
Why are you making that face?
Because what's it called? Cowboy caviar?
Yeah.
No, what is it?
Sugar dip? Please.
Oh, it's dips. Oh no, I never had it.
Don't make that ugly face.
You do you, Chase, and we still. Yeah, you can, or not. You know, there's some people are going to be like, oh, fake outrage, whatever. Okay, that's fine too. It's fine.
I'm just saying, as somebody who's not involved in any of these clicks on YouTube and just doing my own thing, you see a lot of things from an outsider. And I mean, it's so blatantly obvious to me what's going to happen because it's happened a million times before that everybody is going to act like there's outrage. They're going to act like, let's just put on a front. And behind the scenes,
different if somebody comes
totally different
too. You know, if somebody's like, I definitely flew off. I said some disgusting stuff. I shouldn't have said it. You know, it's wrong. Then maybe people can go back to normal, and that's okay too. But if you stand on what you're saying and you're okay with what you're saying and you're making it clear, I'm not here to tell you that you're wrong. I'm here to tell you I can't be around you. You are nasty to me. And me and Clout have never been in each other's chats. I don't know her. She doesn't know me. But I know we share subs because I can see her chat. I wanted to make it clear for my subs, the ones who are subscribed to me. If you happen to watch me on the rare fucking occasions I go live, please go away. If you're okay with it, that's fine too. I'm not going to call you out. We're not going to argue. Go the fuck away. Just don't come back over here. I just don't want you here. And that's it.
We all share subs, though.
We do. And the ones who are okay with that type of language and think that it's cool that somebody can feel that way in 2024 and call people monkeys and say that we need to bring the boats back to take them and want to start a GoFundMe to send them back. You can't ever be around me. You can't. I can't. What? I just see you over there. No, you got to get out. You can't come back. No.
And here's the other thing. One of my mods just said Clout had about 1,200 people in her chat today. So who are these subs? She's right. The more attention this has gotten, the more clout she has gotten, and the more love she has gotten, and the more money she's making.
Yep. So there's a lot of people who stand for it. Yeah.
There absolutely are.
And that's
what I'm saying.
Fine too. That tells you where you are. Or it tells me where I'm at and who these people are. And okay, good. Be that. I mean, I don't cover Sebastian's case. We just happen to have crossover in the communities. You know, I'm not covering him. So there's nothing to cover. What are you doing? That you know
You're breaking up.
This sign of my life.
You're robotic.
I am.
You're robotic.
Hold on. Hold on.
There you go. You're good.
Note.
There hasn't been anything new in months. Speaking of, what do you think about this fake outrage about Seth starting his own channel?
I think he has more right to talk about his child than we do.
100%. I agree with that too.
It's his kid. It's not our kid. And I don't like
exactly
him.
Right.
I don't like him at all. At all. But it's his child.
Hear it.
It's not ours. So he has every right to. I mean, I don't know what he's going to be doing, but you know.
I don't even understand why people are freaking out over it. I'm like, why is everybody having a conniption over this? It's his kid.
Right. It's his child. It's not my child. So do I have more right to cover him as a content creator? No, I don't. And also, in my opinion, true crime channels are supposed to be a voice for the ones who don't currently have a voice. I don't want those people being a voice who are inherently homophobic, racist, any of those things. We don't know anything about their personal lives. We don't know what they've been through, what they're dealing with. None of it. We don't know. So you're out here as a voice for these kids, and these are your beliefs. That's not okay. For me, it's not okay. And
I've been saying all this for a while.
Yeah, you're making a bunch of assumptions on a case because you're only hearing parts of the story. So now you feel like you're entitled to what? Yep. You're entitled to go live and make money, but he's not allowed to do that. Get out of here with that. No, I don't believe. No. Mm-mm.
And if I hear one more person say how they love Sebastian more than his own parents, I might just lose my shit.
More than his own parents.
Multiple times.
They don't know him from a slice of bread.
Nope.
You don't love him at all. Not even more than his own parents. Not at all. You may have love for children. That's nice. You might have love for missing children. Also admirable. You don't know Sebastian at all. Stop acting like you do. They used to do it to Summer.
Hold on. Rule number 1 of true crime. Never get emotional on a case you are covering. Period. End of story. I've been saying it forever.
I'm very emotional about Summer. Extremely.
Why, I don't know, but you have even admitted that you kind of regret it. That you should never get emotional in a case, ever. You can have feelings, you could have empathy, you can even have sympathy, but you should never get emotionally involved in a case that you're covering, ever. Rule number 1. Is that a dog snoring? Chasing fell asleep on me. She's snoring. Yo! She just knocked out. Yo, you think she fell asleep? Nah, I think it's a dog. That is someone snoring. But you couldn't have passed out that fast. Now, she lives in a quiet neighborhood. I think it's one of her dogs. Maybe she got up for a second. Nah, she didn't pass out like that. Yep. That was kind of weird. No, it did. It sounded like a dog barking. All right. So let's give her a minute. If she doesn't come back, I will I want to hear this live. Because she even said in her live, like, if you have not seen the live, you must see the live, or you can't have a stand. So I agree with her. So that's why I want to watch the live and see what she was talking about. Maybe Scott logged her off. No, it sounded like a dog. Maybe she got up, but that's not like her though. She wouldn't just like disappear. That's just not like her. All right. Jones, and what I was saying before you got here. Hey, sweetie pie. What I was saying before Jones and hey, whistle down, is that Chasing was saying in her live that everyone's, that she stands for this and blah, blah, blah. So I said, well, the person that you mod for, we all know how she feels. And that's what the live was originally about. And then she was in here immediately. Were you snoring? We heard nasally snoring like a bulldog, like a French bulldog. Snazzle, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, seriously, what the fuck are you talking about? Why are you trolls so stupid? Just tell me why you trolls are so fucking stupid. I called Clue out before anybody. I said she was a low-life trash, just like I did fucking Queen Bee. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Going against the grain. I haven't gone against anything. I fucking try to warn people way before they found out themselves. So sit the fuck down. Hey, Angela. Bye. Don't let door hit you in the ass on the way out, Snazzle. Never even saw you before in my life, but okay. Yeah, you supported me a long time. I don't see you green. You ain't fucking green, bitch. Toodles. Now you're blocked, so you don't have to worry about it. All right, they said start about an hour. Right, guys? At an hour? They are bullies. That's what I'm saying. All right. Now, again, I've watched him. I kind of liked him. I had no idea that he was like this, like at all. I really didn't. Thank you, sweetie pie. $50 minutes. All right. All right, here we go.
But I gotta admit, KD, you make a good argument based on this case. But here's the point. I think cell phones put your kids in more danger than don't. Your mom is large and looks disgusting. I don't know how she had a pretty daughter. Well, to be fair, people aren't always fat. But you're right. I think that, and listen, some of you guys may not agree with me. KD believes that your children should have phones so that they can call for help. I am of the belief that, exactly, Illuminati. I am under the belief that cell phones and access to the internet puts them in more danger. I actually think the Delphi girls are dead because Libby talking on the phone with dudes. Date sites, talking to the dude.
Okay, commentary, that is the dumbest fucking thing I ever heard in my life. Just saying.
That thought he was a model. It was Keenan Klein. I think a cell phone is a net negative for kids as well. You can't get ones that don't go on the internet. Yeah, you can. I agree. If we're talking about just a phone, I agree. But today's smartphone with access to the internet, I think is a net negative. If cell phones are so important, how come generations of us grew up without? Thank you. And we were safe as fuck. I mean, I may have busted my head a few times, but I ain't get murdered and raped. Cell phones, look, man, here's the truth. I'm a grown-ass man. And if someone broke in right now, my cell phone isn't going to do shit. Because what do you think I would be better off reaching for? A weapon or a cell phone? I grew up without a cell phone, did just fine, exactly. I mean, social media and these, look, man, there's a lot of DC-33 said I put air tags on my dogs, maybe air tags in pockets, no chips, yes. What's up, Shanice? How you doing, beautiful? Look, the Glock. Yes, exactly, Illuminati. Because you think, that's why I also don't believe in locking up your weapons. If a perp comes in your house and you think you're gonna be like, hey, slow down. I gotta unlock this safe and get my weapon. Same thing with the phone. Hey, stop raping me. I have to call the police. That ain't real life. What's up, Amanda? Kiddo has a flip phone. He don't hear smart anything except self. Yes. Kids normally don't have.
Did he just say what I think he just said?
I agree. If we're talking about just a phone, I agree. But today's smartphone with access to the internet, I think is a net negative. If cell phones are so important, how come generations of us grew up without? Thank you. And we were safe as fuck. I mean, I may have busted my head a few times, but I ain't get murdered and raped. Cell phones, look, man, here's the truth. I'm a grown-ass man. And if someone broke in right now, my cell phone isn't going to do shit. Because what do you think I would be better off reaching for? A weapon or a cell phone? I grew up without a cell phone, did just fine, exactly. I mean, social media and these, look, man, there's a lot of DC-33 said I put air tags on my dogs, maybe air tags in pockets, no chips, yes. What's up, Shanice? How you doing, beautiful? Look, the Glock. Yes, exactly, Illuminati. Because you think, that's why I also don't believe in locking up your weapons. If a perp comes in your house and you think.
All right, listen to me, people. I'm going to say this loud and clear. Please stop giving money to drug addicts because this is what's happening. They get a little money and they get high as fuck. That is what's happening. And you see it right before your very eyes. You see it. Chasing, what happened?
You're going to be like, hey, slow down. I got to unlock this safe and get my weapon. Same thing with the phone. Hey, stop raping me. I have to call the police. That ain't real life. What's up, Amanda? Kiddo has a flip phone. He don't hear smart anything except self. Yes.
Am I crazy or is he saying what's up N-word? Like, I'm 99% positive that's what he's saying.
You think, that's why I also don't believe in locking up your weapons. If a perp comes in your house and you think you're going to be like, hey, slow down. I got to unlock this safe and get my weapon. Same thing with the phone. Hey, stop raping me. I have to call the police. That ain't real life. What's up, Amanda? Kiddo has a flip phone. He don't hear smart anything except self. Yes.
He did say it, right? Like, I'm not crazy. I thought that's what he said.
And you think you're going to be like, hey, slow down. I got to unlock this safe and get my weapon. Same thing with the phone. Hey, stop raping me. I have to call the police. That ain't real life. What's up, Amanda? Kiddo has a flip phone. He don't hear smart anything except self. Yeah.
Oh, it says Manda. All right. Yeah, he said Manda. Hey. Are you there? You are. You're roboting. You're roboting.
Yes. Kids normally don't have access to weapons to protect themselves. That's why they need to focus on running. Look, man, if I'm coming to hurt you, let's say you're a kid, and if I'm coming to hurt you, you're not going to get on that phone. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. God says I live alone and every door is a gun, 100%. Just had this argument yesterday. Shit staying on me. Fuck myself. Yeah, fuck a safe. The beautiful fake D. Good to see you, beautiful. There's no sense in locking your shit up. This poor girl might have never expected it. No, she was fucked. This little girl was going to die regardless because of this is where I agree. Look, man, I do agree with watching who you have around your kids. And I do agree that who you hang with is a representation of you.
Is he kidding me? This is high central. JB, stop. This is bad. Like, I'm getting fucking triggered watching this. No joke. Even if he said nothing. Like, I'm not even going to be able to watch the screen. This shit is triggering.
Who you consider a friend is a representation of you. It's the truth. Later on, creepy. However, I think that mistakes can be made. He said a lot of gun savers like a cellophane condom. 100%. Because you never have to worry about being harmed if they have a good dad. I agree. But let me also say this. As someone that has always been a disciplinarian, we cover hideous crimes and stories every single day, and this world isn't getting any better. I don't trust anyone, man. Not really. Because at the end of the day, you never know. This little girl was just getting up for a regular day at school. The store clerk saw the suspect hours after the girl disappeared. You ain't there. 24/7 America's turned into a shit show. 100%. I don't know why all these people crossing the border. Yeah, well, here's the thing. Because people think it's racist. You're racist if you want to guard your house. No, fuck you. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it is turning into a shit show. 100%. That's why I stopped caring when people said I was racist. So fuck, call me whatever you want. Said still living at Bob's Motel. Clearly I'm at Bob's Motel. I'm always on my daughter's ass to be more careful, but nobody will listen to me. Exactly. Guarantee I pay 4 times what you pay for your house. But anyway, back to what we was talking about.
Tell me why all these people talk about how much money they have. Why you have a tip jar of $27. I think the drugs are affecting these people's brains. People who have money don't discuss it. They don't talk about money. They say nothing. And that's a fact. So I don't know why all these poor people keep running their mouth about how much fucking money they have. No, you don't. If you did, you wouldn't talk about it.
Say hi to Bob. Yes, I'll say hi to Bob. I'm okay with being a racist. Look, at the end of the day, they're going to call you all the ish no matter what decision you make. If you criticize women, you're a sexist. If you criticize Tyrone, you're a racist. They're going to call you an ist no matter what you do. BK74, I used to work 70 hours, make ends meet. If you don't want to pay reparations, you're a racist. I could have used this migrant debit card back in the day. Yeah, I hear you there. My house is worth 2 to 3 million. Look, you know how I know your house isn't worth 2 to 3 million? Because you said 2 to 3 million. If your house was worth over 2 million, you would have said my house is worth 2.4 million. But you didn't. You just threw out a random number and said, hey, my house is 2 to 3 million. Right. I hear you. But we hear you. Anybody can say shit on the internet.
That's because Android sucks. Bring your laptop outside. Chasing.
Anybody can say shit on the internet. Just saying. What's up, Roger? So anyway, what we're going to listen to right here, I'm racist as fuck then because I ain't paying you shit. Yeah, I ain't paying these motherfuckers shit either. You want reparations from me, come forward with my draws then. Then we'll talk. Absolutely, Illuminati. 100% agree. Captain Obvious struck again. Always. Tay says we have to have this safes to lock our guns and valuables up while we work because thugs are breaking into homes and robbing people where I live. When we're home, we have a gun to protect ourselves out. Yeah. No, I understand. And hopefully you'll move into a better area. But it doesn't really matter, man. People from bad areas are starting to branch out. Shanique says, I don't understand why they're still talking about this reparations crap. It's just a...
Someone who has a lot of money doesn't live in bad areas. Just saying.
So it's just a question. They're just throwing it out there, see if it sticks. What's up, Jenny? How you doing, brother? How you doing? What we're going to look at here. Store clerk says she saw the suspect hours after the girl disappeared.
And Thursday morning. It wasn't our...
Ooh, AdSense. Just saying. I ain't worried what they say about me at all. At all. There's $10,000 worth of annual passes I take my kids to every day in my pocket right now. You think I give a fuck what those clowns say? You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck? That's all I'm saying.
I bet he's got cocaine in his pocket.
Was he alone? Was he with anybody?
He was
I don't watch none of the motherfuckers either way.
Anything give you a vibe that's like this guy's up to something?
No.
Did you call the police? Let them know he was here?
Yes, I did.
What did they do?
They came right over here and wanted to look at the cameras. They responded within probably 10 to 15 minutes of me calling.
Any luck on the cameras?
I don't know. I have no idea. I wasn't here as my...
What's up, Paige?
Did you feel a need to say something, to do something, knowing that this little girl is stake?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. My daughter knows the mama. So, and we've known the little girl when she was smaller. Haven't seen her here lately, but...
Okay, I agree with Cluminati on this. She's 100% right there. I'm a perfect example of that.
Yeah.
Everybody always wants to get on the news.
He's just evil, I guess.
What's up, Paige? How you been, beautiful?
One way or another, we need help.
They have denied bond for the murder.
In the disappearance of Audrey Cunningham is now charged with capital murder. In just the last 10 minutes, we've learned Don Stephen McDougal went before a judge and is being held on no bond. This after Audrey's body was found yesterday. Ugochi Iloka joins us from the Post.
Agree, Demon Dog.
On this investigation. And Ugochi, obviously, this is not the news the community was pulling for.
As an autopsy on Audrey Cunningham awaits to be conducted at the Harris County Medical Center's office to figure out how she died.
You want to tell? So maybe he said, fuck it. He said, you don't leave any witnesses. You don't leave anybody to talk. Maybe that's what he was. Once you decide that you like having sex with children, you're not going to not decide it, right? And think about this. As a normal person, we all have people that sexually turn us on. For the most part, that doesn't change. I like dark-haired brunettes with butts. That will always turn me on. Older women, not younger women. I like older brunettes with butts. I've always felt that way. That's always been my type. I think all of you have a type. And the truth of this is, I don't think we change that. So if you're a choke.
Okay, when does this pick up? Because this is boring. Like, I'm not feeling anything. I'm not seeing anything racist either yet. So tell me when this picks up. Because I'm just like bored.
And it's kids that are your type. I don't think that ever changes. You may go outside your type. Like, it's not like I don't fuck blondes. But brunettes are what I like. I don't think your taste changes. So I think that by that same logic, a chomo will never change. They're destined. Yeah, I'm definitely a butts guy, man. Titties do nothing for me. Child rapists cannot be rehabilitated. I agree completely. 1,000%. 1,000%. See where we're going next. Y'all just forget about the skinky redheads. I'll fuck a redhead, but y'all some crazy motherfuckers. I couldn't be in a relationship with you. Always prefer brunettes, but never turn down an occasional. Yeah, we ain't turning down no shit. We ain't turning it down, Myers. Not at all. I ain't turning down the redhead. I'm just not gonna be with her. Most redheads, they'll stab shit at you. I ain't got time for redheads and Mexican bitches. Stab you to fucking death. I have type 2 blonde diabetes. That's what he said. Hips, thighs, and asses is where it's at. I agree. Can't mess with the redheads. Ain't no dick worth dealing with the crazy one. No, yeah. Heard you there. We're only 2% of the world's population. Tyrone's only, well, that's not actually true. That's not actually true. We're talking about the world. Yeah, I don't know how you motherfuckers were made. I don't know how you gingers were made. But anyways, we're gonna move on to the next story. Let me pull this out. I'm gonna go smoke real quick, and then when I come back, provide a little bit more of my commentary on some shit. But guys, what I'm gonna show you here. Let me get to it. Let me get to it. Give me 1 second. All right. Nothing a little hair that I can't fix. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's not, by the way, I'm a dude. It's not like it's that big of a deal. You think if Miss M was about to suck my dick, I'd be like, oh no. You gotta dye your hair first. No, the answer's no. Only rehab is death. Yeah, exactly. 100%. 100%. That's why I always laugh at women with the, like, hey, I'm a redhead, get out of here. Me and my daughter are cool as fuck. Get out. I mean, you're probably crazy though. We'll see. We'd see. Eggs. He's out. I'm just saying. I mean, we always believe there's a possibility it worked. So I'm engaged. I'm good at what I do. I hear you there. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, it's a chick. Oh, she's got a channel. Well, I mean, it was a chick. That's why. Yeah, but I did not know she had a channel. I didn't know she did content. Anyways, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into the next story. We're gonna go into a couple stories. And what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna go smoke real quick and I'll be right back. It's that faith and hope thing. Always. Always. Just like y'all. Y'all be choosing some bad dick too. But you have faith and you have hope that you can change the motherfucker. Don't lie. Y'all haven't, not all of you, but there's a lot of you out there with at least one bad baby daddy because you thought you could change that motherfucker. There's women that get with me today that think they can change me. I'm like, bitch, I've been drinking for 30 years. What makes you think that I'm gonna quit this shit for you? You gotta go. But women, 34 years today, he ain't changing. Exactly, there you go, exactly. You gotta watch her live, she keeps it real. Yeah, I'll probably check her out. Let me know when she's not engaged anymore. No, I'll go check her out. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move on to this story. I'm gonna go smoke. Guys, what they are keeping for most of you, what they're not mentioning, they have no problem mentioning the Nazi tattoo. But what they're not mentioning, typically, women do that dumb shit, get with a man just to change. Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb. I've had women say to me, you drink too much. I'm like, bitch, I drank too much when you met me. You met me drunk on the internet. Everyone that watches me and has watched me long enough knows I drink like a motherfucker. And I have no intentions in stopping because it does nothing to negatively affect my life. None. But anyway, let's get to this. What they're not talking about, what they're not telling you, they won't even mention the juvenile's name, is that when it comes to the Kansas City Chiefs parade, what this was just Tyrone's arguing. They will try to sit and tell you they need to push gun control. Trying to change a man will result in an unhappy man. Yeah. Thank you, Demon Dog. Yeah, but you keep it real, JB. Yeah, in order to quit something, you have to think it's bad. Just because you people think, or anybody thinks that drinking's bad, doesn't mean I do. I think drinking is the greatest thing in the world. I think that any type of addiction or something you're into, it's only a problem if it affects you negatively. At 43 years old, I've learned to maintain that shit. Doesn't affect me negatively or not. That's all they do. I argue and pew pew. That's why I don't know. That's exactly right. And that's what we're going to get to. They don't understand this is a culture that's taught that whenever there's a confrontation or disagreement, they just got to start busting gats at each other. Conflict resolution is not their thing.
I have no fucking clue what he's even talking about. No clue. K. Kunyunga. People are beyond ignorant. When you look at numbers, actual numbers, people, numbers do not lie. Which numbers are you talking about? Are you talking about YouTube numbers? Are you talking about crime number? I don't know what you mean. Whose numbers?
Wait till you see this. The friend says the Chiefs parade shooting suspect was only protecting him. Because that's what they do. They gang out. What's up, Holly? How you doing? I'm gonna go smoke. I'll be right back.
The Jackson County prosecutors say this is the man who fired the first shot. 23-year-old Lindell Mays, along with 18-year-old Dominique Miller. Both men now charged with.
He's going to smoke his crack.
Second-degree felony murder. Tonight, only on Fox 4, we're hearing from one victim shot in the neck. Mays and Miller should.
Defense? World asking Mays if there was only in defense.
I gotta see that again.
Here from TMZ Sports shows the moments when Harris is holding his face after being shot.
After I got shot, I instantly, I walked off looking for help. I was looking for help. And then I sat there, after I got help, I just sat there just prayed for a second.
According to prosecutors,
if you shoot me in the face, I'm declining. If you shoot me in the face, I'm declining all interviews. Like, you want to be on the news bad as fuck. You shoot me in the mouth, I'm not talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
First, but that he fired first, and he advanced on the men. Yeah. I'm out of time.
I'm over got like a few 20s. But no, out there gangbanging and shit. 20 beanies for I think like $50. If they got a job, they can buy their own car, 100%.
All right, I'm sorry, guys. I cannot watch this anymore. I mean, this guy is fucking high as fuck. I can't do it. But I also don't see anything other than I'm talking about crime. Here you go. If not wanting ignorance or monkey behavior around me or my kids makes me racist, oh fucking well. I guess this is where they were talking about. All right.
Try everything in the world to shut you down. Trust me, they've been doing it to me for over 18, well, now on my 18th year. The reality of this is the absolute truth. We were never meant to be a melting pot, okay? The reality of this is when I was born in 1980, 90% of this country looked like me. Currently, in 2024, only 59% of this country looks like me, but yet people that look like me still pay 85% of the bill. 85% of taxes are paid for by Caucasians, despite us now being only 59% of the country. We can go on and on about this. That's called being a realist. What's up, Rachel? That's called being a realist. I bet you don't bow down. Never bow down. Never bow down. Well, here's what's funny. They can continuously try to take me down. They do.
So Clue says, like hell, LMFAO, people on YouTube hate me. I'm literally the bitch who won't bow down. I have money. YouTube ain't my bread and butter.
Still take me down. I still make a living off YouTube and have for almost 2 decades. I've been here since the beginning. I've been since the very fucking beginning. It's the reality. 2006. So, but anyways, we're going to keep things moving. We're going to keep things moving. Remember, a lot of you guys didn't see this story because I did it on JB Gunner TV or the live stream channel. This Sharkeisha baked her fucking newborn, tried to convince you that she thought the oven, this goofy motherfucker right here, she put her baby, this fat fuck, thought the baby was a biscuit or something like that, put the baby in the oven, gets arrested for it, says that she mistook the oven for a crib. That's 70 IQ at work, exactly. Now, we did this story the other day, and everybody was like, oh, fuck. Check this shit out. Check this. What's up, Brian? Missouri mom accused of baking her newborn baby to death in the oven could be freed after the judge halves her bail to $100,000. Says she only needs to post 10%, of course. So her bond was originally $200,000. I don't even understand why this bitch got a bail. There are literally domestic cases I've had where my bond was $500,000. And that's just me and a significant other fighting. With the significant other saying, hey, no, I mean, he didn't do what y'all thought he did. And they're like, nope, his bail's $500,000. This bitch cooks her fucking baby. Has a $200,000 bond. Cool, take down your money option. Why should she take down her money option? Why should she take down her money option? Just because, whoa. No, hell no, I didn't plus for $500,000 bond. I was in there for 6 months. Why do commenters say that? Just because she has a primary income source doesn't mean, just because YouTube is not her primary income, doesn't mean she should entertain you motherfuckers for free. JB, we got to call that guy. Oh, yeah, you talking about the bond? Yeah, we do. We do. They gave me a $500,000 bond on Grand Theft Auto. Put this bitch, yeah, this bitch can cook a kid. Yeah, I've never understood why commenters say that. Just because she said YouTube isn't her primary source, she said she does not need it. Respond to her comments. Well, it's because it's not her income. She has a job or something. She doesn't have to need it. Doing content takes work. It takes work.
Okay. Someone make this make sense. I'll take down my money option when men stop throwing stacks at strippers. Huh? I don't see the correlation. Someone help me with this correlation because I don't get it at all.
I think all content creators, I think YouTube should charge you just to watch it, like cable, and then just add revenue share to all of us. I think YouTube should charge you motherfuckers $20, $30 a month just to simply watch YouTube. Did you get that donation on your grocery list, JB? She hasn't texted me yet. I'm sure she will. Give me a second. She will. Let me give a shout out to Just a Mom who sent $5 twice, or maybe, I think twice. Let me also give a shout out to Lisa who sent 10 on the PayPal. Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she deserves it. Should I pay for YouTube now? Exactly. Thank you. Thank you very much, Lisa, and thank you, Just a Mom. Don't worry, shitballs. I'm sure that she'll text me. She'll text me that number here in just a second. It says JB, you have a sticker from Clue. Clue, I didn't see it. Yeah, no, I called her out. Thank you for letting me know, because I know I don't see it up there. Yeah, I saw Clues earlier. I happened to be looking at it on the phone. So if I have to pay for YouTube, I better be able to say N-words and talk about the Jews all day. I hear you there, brother. I hear you there. But yeah, no, I've never understood that. That's shit like poor people say about rich people. You don't need that money, Bill Gates. You don't need that money, Elon Musk. Like Elon Musk should just give you Starlinks and shit because he's already the richest man in the world. No, he still needs paid for. He doesn't need you to buy Starlinks. So what Starlink, whatever the fuck it's called. He don't need you to do it per se, but you still do it. Oh, what I do? Oh yeah, was that number right? Yeah, 199. But anyway, yeah, no. That's just my opinion on that shit. You know what I've learned? I've learned that a lot of people. Here's what I've learned. I sent you the PayPal. I'm not get a clue. So I hear they're just supporting people. I like. Thank you, LS. Thank you, LS. I appreciate you. Look, my take on this is simple, and I'm not going to talk about this for too long. I just want to say this. What I've noticed is that if you want something given to you, then you don't need it bad enough where your ass would be working for it. Absolutely. Here's what I've learned on this platform. The people that do give and do pay their way through all this, they never complain because people get tips and ad revenue and all this. The people that complain are the people that think we should entertain them for free. The people that complain are the ones that feel like there's something that they're not doing because everyone else is tipping and shit like this. And so they're like, what they want to do is they want to make their not tipping the norm, which it already is the norm. Anyone that's a YouTuber will tell you a very small percent of the audience actually pays for the content. And so what they want to do is make that the norm, the entitlement the norm. They want everybody to feel like they do, which is, hey, we should all get this for free. That's what they don't understand. It's like the people asking for free healthcare. If you get free healthcare, who the fuck is going to pay the doctor? They don't understand whether they're talking about free healthcare, free education, free YouTube, that the people that perform the duty still need to get paid. Still need to get paid. Period. Thank you, Ginger. I will never get the Wallet Watcher mentality. I've never understood it. Exactly. I'm with you 100%, Faith. I've never understood it. So they're going to free this broad. I mean, that's if she can come up with the 10 grand. I don't know if she can or not. But I agree with you that those are just people that are projecting. Because they don't want paying for products that you use to become a norm. It's that simple. Another story, and I'm not sure whether this is a crime yet or not. I'm still on the fence on this. Hillary asked if she thought it was one of the uncle's ovens from the old country. That's funny. She will claim mental illness and they'll let her out. They will let her out. That's exactly what she'll do. It'll be mental illness from oppression. I think they've already claimed mental illness with her. They'll say postpartum or some shit like that. Did your lady run off with your Cash App account again? No, I got. You know, I said drink what? Liquor. I mean, grouchy isn't for a task is between you and that motherfucker. It's up to you what you accept. It's up to him what he offers. That's the truth. Woke World says, I know those harsh curses now. I think you had a good influence on him to say fuck it. No, I'm glad. I think so too. Now we can disagree on something. I'm not a pussy. I'll still be around for when we disagree again. Yeah, no, here's my thing. All right, look, man, I think that in general, it's society that's changed for the worse. It's not us. You ever seen a fat kid with like all kinds of, or a kid with like all kinds of like cake on his face? That's how I want to be with Illuminati's cholesterol. I don't care what time of month it is. I'll come up looking like that motherfucking, you remember the ravioli commercial where the kid has the ravioli all over his face? Well, them always like beep, happy as fuck. Not there. Okay, not necessarily. All right, cool. And thank you. I'm not gonna say your name again because I don't want them to be able to connect that shit. I'll pay to watch JLR be taken by the car. Here's the, I guess here you get a prop. That's all. Yeah. I guess here's my thing, man, because I don't look at this as a performance.
Okay, so Julia, dog handler, said, I love your channel because you keep it real and you tell it exactly like it is. But I also take a football coach mentality. 15 years, 15 going on 20 years Army. Sure, Julia.
Per se. I did see Trump shoes. I'm considering the 199. Bigfoot was responsible for that. Yeah, no, these motherfuckers are crazy. These people are crazy. You know,
all right, Julia says Trump 2024.
The new thing is that they think the Onites and Dave Bautista killed Idaho for him. Oh, man, that's hilarious. His use of props is insane. All right, I'm gonna go smoke. So here's we're gonna play this real quick. I will be back. I'm not sure. He said he wanted a settlement for eating fake chips. Yeah, this is the Lanza thing. All right, so I'm not sure if this is a crime yet. I'm gonna go smoke, watch this, and when we get back, I'm gonna talk about it. A Fort Lauderdale woman vanishes in Spain during nasty divorce.
And his loved ones say,
not everybody here is gonna agree with me. But reality is, I remember Martin Lawrence did a comedy a long time ago, and he says he doesn't understand it either. How I could come into the relationship with $10 million, and you could come into the relationship with a hat, and you were like, when you leave, you take your hat plus $5 million. You're a sucker. Being dead honest. The dude's back against the wall, and he feels like just because this chick and me no longer get along, he's going to lose everything he worked for. I think you're asking for. Jimmy, you get married again. You get married again. You just got to meet the unicorn. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. But because there's unicorn is the exact word. Because there's things that there's other elements to me that y'all don't know yet. I didn't realize how evil it was until I deployed. People have no idea. 100%. So when you are with someone that fulfills you, you don't desire anyone else. I believe that. I understand proposing, but you have to ask yourself why the man isn't proposing. If you propose to the dude, you have to be real with yourself and say, why is the dude not proposing? Because if the dude isn't willing to take that leadership role, he's probably not the dude. Says, JB, now I know you're serious. The contract, that's when you know he ain't new to the game. He's, no, yeah, we're signing shit. I do not have sex with or do anything with anyone that's not willing to sign and be filmed. Because I absolutely will. Your consent is number one to me. You have to consent on camera and on paper. Does that make sense? Because shit's about to get intense.
There is absolutely nothing in that cup. He did not drink a fucking thing.
Now you'll pique my curiosity of your kinks. Well, guys, I'm blessed for that because my ex-wife and her family, I did not get along with. There you go. No, I don't understand it. Another thing, that's a good point. But also, let me tell you, men, another secret. Stop chasing it like the dog with the pink thing hanging out. Make your woman think you don't even like pussy no more.
All right. I want to know who is taking dating advice from him. That's what I want to know.
I'm not joking. Because once a woman knows that's your thing, they will control the shit out of you with it. I mean, I tell the chick that I sleep with every single night, I'm like, man, I'm old, man. I don't feel like fucking. Or I'm too drunk. That bitch ain't got dick in 3 months. I'm too busy at Disney. Too busy, too tired, too drunk. You can suck me off, though. Don't let them women think they can control you with that shit. Make them chase you. Because, men, you are the prize, man. And I'm gonna say this before I go. And ladies, you can deny it all you want. Every pussy in the world can make me come. Not every dick in the world can make you come. Which is the more valuable product? You can only make me come once. I'm going to make you come multiple times. Which one is the more valuable product? And with that, I drop the mic and I say, have a good morning. Clemente says, saying women, these bitches today are so desperate. Why? I give a tutorial on doing the same shit they do with a stick and some batteries. Absolutely. My pink thing is always out. He's the boss sometimes. See, you can't let that happen, Diddy. You can't let that happen. Love y'all, man. This has been fun. We're going to do it again. You guys have a good one, man. Good to meet a lot of y'all. Clemente, good to meet you. I'll see y'all next time.
I'll second that, Adacor. Oh, Lord. Heading for a shower. 100%. So now that I watched it, my feeling doesn't change. I still say what I said originally, and that is she's a lowlife, plain and simple. Oh, hold on.
The Citrus County Sheriff's Office is investigating a fake GoFundMe account.
Oh.
Tonight, the fundraiser using the death of a training camp captain to try to raise $80,000. News Channel 8's Nicole Rogers is in Crystal River tonight with more on how the scheme is impacting those still grieving the loss of one of their own.
A devastating loss for Citrus County Fire Rescue has now turned into an investigation into a fake fundraiser. We sat down with the fire chief to get answers.
It's very sad that somebody did this and tried to prey upon people as they're wanting to give and support the family at their time of need.
The GoFundMe, with a goal of $80,000, was titled In Loving Memory of Michael Fletcher, a Citrus County Fire Rescue training captain.
That's sad. People are scumbags. Total scumbags. Yeah, I feel the same way, though. Like, nothing on my opinion of her has changed at all. But I do know that QB, Savage, they all support her. You guys see what's going on between Savage and Joneson? Holy shit. And I haven't been around much the last couple of weeks because I had company. And oh boy, I've been popping in here and there. Is anyone not familiar with it? It's pretty intense. Canoog, I'm not sure. I've never watched her, ever. I didn't like her from the second I saw her. Yeah, but she doesn't call out QB. She tiptoes around it. Hey, Carolyn. She totally tiptoes around it. Hey, baby. What? What is with you and eating socks? What is that? What is that? In the chat of that live about Hispanic men. Sorry, I'm getting sick. But you want to go out? Hold on, I gotta let Poopies out. Come on, you want to go out? Come on. Speaking of doggies, let me address this real quick. For the fucking morons, trolls that don't shut the fuck up. Let me address this. Okay. Using a Herm Sprenger prong collar is not vile. It's not mean. It is how you leash train a dog. That is the only way to leash train a dog properly. I don't understand why you can put a collar on a Maltese. You could put a certain type of prong collar on a Maltese. So trolls who have absolutely no fucking clue how to train a dog and think that it's laziness or something like that, you have no fucking clue what you're talking about, and you certainly don't know about dog training. So please sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Thank you. So sick and tired of hearing these fucking morons that have absolutely not a clue what they're talking about. Not a clue. So annoying. I was told from dog trainers that is the fastest and the best way to train a dog to walk properly. You don't keep you don't use a prong that digs into his skin. You use a Herm Sprenger prong that is, there's a troll who named it Poor Karma Troll or something. I don't Karma's something. Fucking idiot. It is a great training tool. I totally agree. What I didn't know, I had no idea that they made him for little dogs called the Kimberlin collar. I didn't know that till I spoke to a trainer. I had no idea. I mean, Winston is so light anyway. But I didn't know you needed one. See, we did Winston, not Winston, Buka professionally. That's where I learned about all this. And it was great. Absolutely great. But I like the Herm Sprenger. It's even, there's no sharp anything. It's not pointy. It happens to be great. Thanks, niece. So, no, not all dogs need them, but they are a great tool. And every single dog trainer will tell you that within an hour, your dog will learn if your dog is smart within 1 hour. And it's true. Some people use harness, some people use the prong. It's all a matter of what you like. I know the prong because I did it with Buka. And I had a professional teach me exactly how to do it. And it worked. So I haven't done it yet with Karma because we haven't, we've had all these people here. But I just can't stand these fucking trolls. Hey, Kaz. These trolls that have not a clue what they're talking about. And they just run their fucking mouth. It's so annoying. So that was the first thing. Second thing is, and no, that wasn't a snort. I'm actually getting sick, just so you know. It's not training. It's for leash walking. It's not for training them like how to pee in the house and anything else. It's just for walking, for leash training. You don't keep it on all the time. I agree with that, Tinker. Every dog trainer out there will tell you that. Every single one. It stops them from pulling. It teaches them. This is what it does. It teaches them you are not supposed to walk your dog where your dog pulls you. Your dog shouldn't even be looking around. Your dog should be next to you watching what you're doing. Nothing else. If they see a squirrel, they shouldn't want to go running after it. If they see another person or another dog, they shouldn't try to tear away off of it. Your dog's attention should be on you. That's it. And that's the mistake that people make. And people get miserable walking a dog because the dog is pulling them and doing all this other stuff. Dogs shouldn't be pulling you. Dogs should be walking by your side and watching your every move. Yeah, you don't yank the dog. You have to snap it. There's certain ways to do it. But I'm saying you'd be surprised. Like I said, I did not know that you can use a prong collar on a dog called a Kimberlin collar. I didn't know that. I mean, I never needed to use it on Winston. But let me tell you, walking a 100-pound dog and a 75-pound dog in one hand and a 4-pound dog in the other hand, do you think I could possibly do it if they're pulling all over the place? Of course not. Winston is small. He just has to be the leader of the pack. But Buka walks right by my side. And Karma is kind of getting used to it. But, you know, she sees something. She wants to run. She wants to go after it. It's very hard when you're holding a 100-pound dog in that same hand. So if they were all trained properly, you wouldn't have to worry about that. So certain things, you know, other than that, she's a great dog. But sometimes she pulls and she jumps on people, which I got to stop. I got to put an end to that. But that's what I'm saying. I'm one person walking 3 dogs with 175 pounds in one hand. One of them is leash trained. One of them is not. Makes a big difference. Hang on. I got to let him in. I got to let her in. Wait, you barking away at your sister? I got it. Check her. You got to check her every time she comes in. Why? I got to take her to the vet. Why? You got to make sure she don't have any ticks on her. Right? I doused her in lavender. But you just got to make sure.
You take her to the vet today?
Tomorrow.
Oh,
What?
why? Make sure she doesn't have disease?
No, she's getting sick. What are you barking, Biggie? You good? You good?
Is there like a vaccine you can get for the wolf?
What?
Isn't there a vaccine you can get for the wolf?
Yeah, but I think once you start, and she had already started, once you start, it doesn't end. You have to do it every year.
He got fleas.
No, not fleas, tick.
No, I know. He got fleas. She got ticks. He hasn't got any.
I know. Thank God he hasn't had fleas this year. Yeah, Karma I've only had a couple weeks. 2 weeks. My baby girl? She's my baby girl. What's up, boo-boo? She's getting used. Hey, Bobby. She's getting used to the other dogs. Her and Winston play. Buka, not so much. Because she's young and she wants to run. Right? Oh, man, I knew I was getting sick. I feel it. I feel like shit. Oh, they're going at it again. Winston just lifted her leg, and Winston's lifting his leg in her face. These two are crazy. Absolutely crazy. Winston, Karma, what are you two doing? You can't get pregnant, Karma. What the hell was that? Ugh. Crazy dogs. Crazy dogs. All right, I'm getting off though. I don't feel good. I think I'm going to bed. It's been a long couple of weeks, let me tell you. Long couple of weeks. My house is so quiet now. Nobody's home. Well, Phoenix is home. Carolyn, I saw you before. I know. It's been coming on for a while, though. I felt it coming on. And I was like, please get me through Monday. Please get, because I knew how to drive to Nashville. Please send all other advice and criticism for Laura's new dog, Karma, to lauradon'tgiveapoop@gmail.com. I'm going to make that email. I think that's a good email. Oh. Yo, my ears are peeling. I guess from the sun. Carolyn, I love you. All right, before I go, though, let's do some highlights. Because tonight was like drama. So let's do highlights. Let's see what crime is out there. Hang on. Oh, I don't feel good. Oh, what's happening with T-Rev? Has anything changed with T-Rev? Hey, Tony. Alec Baldwin on trial. Newborn baby's rotting body found in mom's car trunk. He's still a dummy? Who, Alec Baldwin? All right. Someone dismembered a 14-year-old trans girl with a saw and scatters remains in park. Oh, Proctor was suspended without pay. That came through today. Did you guys know that? That Proctor was suspended without pay. It's about fucking time. Massachusetts State Police suspended Trooper Michael Proctor without pay following a duty status hearing in the Karen Reed case. Yep, no pay. Good for him. I mean, good for them. So I was listening to the sexy lawyer dude and his dad, lawyer, you know? And he was like so excited about what the jurors were saying. And I don't know. I still don't think they're going to retry it. I don't know why. Who's sexy? I don't know. I just don't think they're going to retry it. I can't tell you why I think that. I just don't. You think they will? I don't. Oh, Peter? He was like so high strung though. I'm like, dude, I don't feel good. I can't handle this. You're like way too high strung for me right now. I need calm. But I don't know. Like, why didn't they hit the not guilty box? Defense still saying they're going to retrial. They said today. I don't know. No, I think he's sexy, but he's also annoying. I'm glad he was suspended without pay, though. But will that change anything in the second trial? If there is a second trial? And another thing I learned today, which made no sense to me at all. At all. Maybe you guys can help me understand this, because I didn't get this at all. They said that double jeopardy doesn't apply to the state of Massachusetts. They have something similar. I thought double jeopardy was like a given, like federal thing, like a federal law. And when he was explaining it today, I'm like, huh? Massachusetts doesn't have double jeopardy. What are you talking about? Yeah, it would like they have something similar, but in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, it something like they don't have the same type of double jeopardy or something. That's why I'm like, did I hear it wrong? Anyone help me out with this? Yeah, a juror reached out to Alan Jackson, said they were unanimous on not guilty on the 1 and 3. The murder charge, and I don't know what 3 was. But they were not so sure on number 2, and they didn't write not guilty. So I just didn't know if I heard it wrong but I absolutely thought that double jeopardy is like a federal thing and states don't have a way to overrule it. Okay, not all cases in which there are multiple charges for the same set of facts violate this prohibition. A recent appellate case illustrates how this constitutional prohibition against double jeopardy works in Massachusetts. Thank you, Tony. Double jeopardy, hold on. It only applies in criminal cases and criminal law. Okay. A hung jury will often lead to a retrial of the case. In some cases, the judge may instruct the jury to continue deliberation, but it's not a common practice. A hung jury can also have an impact on the parties involved in the trial. It's not giving me the answer. All right, here's a case. Maybe this is what they were talking about. Statement of abuses against which of the double jeopardy clause of the Fifth Amendment and discussion of facts. This has to do with the Dewey Law. Double jeopardy clause of the Fifth Amendment of the United States protect against three distinct abuses. A second prosecution for the same offense after acquittal, a second prosecution for the same offense after conviction, and multiple punishments for the same offense. But that doesn't apply. She wasn't acquitted. It was constitutionally permissible for a state to impose both criminal and civil sanctions for the same act or omission. The double jeopardy clause required that the state not punish nor attempt to punish twice for the same offense. I don't know. I have to watch it again. Because I could have sworn that's what they said. A double jeopardy doesn't apply because it's the state of Massachusetts. So, all right, but I'm going to bed. I'm going to go have some soup. And then I'm going to bed. Get a good night's sleep. And hopefully, yeah, I'm telling you, I've been running around so much the last couple of weeks. You have no idea. No idea. I don't think I've ever run around so much in my life. I mean, in 2 weeks, I've been to 7 different states. And I've had my niece with me 24/7. It's been crazy. And camping and driving and hopefully I'll be all right. I'm trying to push through it. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, I'm definitely getting sick. It's been coming on for days. I'm just trying to kind of ignore it. No, I don't have a temperature. Temp feels good. I'm cool as can be. As my mom would say, cool as a cucumber. I think I'm just getting a cold. But it's been coming on for like 2 days already. So, I think I'm also not getting enough sleep. All right. I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night. And I'm back. It's good to be back. All right. I'll see you guys later. Peace.